Quiet, please. Play.
The weather forecast had been less than encouraging, but Wimbledon 2011 began on time with that usual buzz of excitement and anticipation. Rafael Nadal was ready and eager to begin the defence of his crown after claiming a 10th Grand Slam title in Paris a fortnight ago. There was an early scare when his unheralded opponent, 33-year-old American Michael Russell, went to break up midway through the first set in what was the opening match on Sunday. But thereafter, despite some athletic ventures to the net, the contest panned out as expected. Rafa's never lost in the first round of a major and was a comfortable straight sets winner. He'll now play another American, Ryan Sweeting, who came from 2 sets down to beat Pablo Andujar of Spain. By the time Andy Murray walked onto centre for his first round match against Spain's Daniel Jimeno Traver, the roof had been closed. Murray was expected to open his shoulders and make short work of the world number 59. Instead, an aggressive approach by the underdog saw him break once to take the opening set 6-4. Murray refused to panic though and hit back hard to win in 4 and so clear his first hurdle. But of course, they'll get higher and harder round by round. Last year's runner-up, Thomas Berdych, couldn't have made a more emphatic start to his campaign. Berdych, one of 17 players in the men's draw to have won a grass court title, dropped just 5 games to Filippo Vallandri of Italy. He'll now play Julien Benneteau. A good day for Mardy Fish, who recently replaced Andy Roddick as the American #1. He saw off Marcel Granollers of Spain and now faces opposition from Uzbekistan in the shape of Denis Istomin. Gael Monfils is a natural entertainer, whatever the surface. The Frenchman, seeded 9, started his campaign in positive fashion with a straight sets win over Germany's Matthias Backinger. On the subject of entertaining Frenchmen, Richard Gasquet's elegant brand of tennis proved too much for Colombia's Santiago Geraldo. Gasquet's playing here for the first time since 2008 and won 7-5, 6-3, 7-6. In his sights next is Russia's Igor Kunitsyn. The Swiss #2, Stanislas Wawrinka, is up and running after a comprehensive 3-set win over Italy's Potito Starace. A relief for Wawrinka, who's got out in the first round here on 3 occasions in the past. It's another Italian for him next, in the shape of Simone Bolelli. Keep a firm eye on 20-year-old Montenegro-born Canadian Milos Raonic, who's made rapid progress this year and was far too strong for Marc Jiquel of France. Raonic, who can serve at 150 miles an hour, won 6-3, 7-6, 6-3, and now plays Luxembourg's Gilles Muller. 5-time champion Venus Williams began her 15th Wimbledon campaign on court 2 against Agkul Amanmuradova of Uzbekistan and emerged unscathed after a 6-3, 6-1 win. Whether her body can stand up to the grueling demands of a 2-week campaign remains open to question. Next up for Venus is the 3rd oldest player in the history of the Championships, Kimiko Dati-Krum, who had the honour of playing the first competitive match on court 3, which was officially opened by the Duke of Kent, alongside the club's new chairman, Philip Brook. Dati-Krum proved too strong for Britain's Katie O'Brien, who at least put up a fight in the second set before losing 6-love, 7-5. Last year's beaten finalist Vera Zvonareva was given a shock in the second set of her match against Americans Alison Risk, but recovered to win a lopsided encounter 6-love, 3-6, 6-3. She'll now play fellow Russian Elena Vesnina. Francesca Schiavone was runner-up at the French Open recently and had a close run thing with Jelena Dokic, who's returned to the top 50 for the first time since October 2004. Schiavone won the first set, but then found herself under attack in the second. At 1-1 in the third, play was halted for rain. The centre court roof was closed and an intriguing battle resumed. Schiavone eventually had the final word against a resurgent opponent, taking it 6-3, but she needed to demonstrate all her renowned fighting qualities to go through after 2 hours and 5 minutes. Israel Shahar Pear was the first seed to go out. The number 22 went down in 3 to Ksenia Pervak of Russia. There was a scare for the 12th seed, Svetlana Kuznetsova, when she lost the first set to China's Zhang Shui, but the former French and US Open champion hit back to win 6-4 in the third. The 4th seed, Victoria Azarenka of Belarus, will resume a set and a break-up against Magdalena Rybarikova of Slovakia. That match, like so many others, couldn't be completed because of the heavy rain that forced an early finish. Fingers crossed for better weather tomorrow.